Hello and welcome. It is Monday, and I have got a lot to update on. A lot of good trading updates. So I'm pretty happy with how trading has gone since I've last been on stream. And I'll probably wait a few minutes until I get into everything. As you can see in this account I'm showing right here, made $2,500 today, and I'm pretty much at a payday. I also am taking out another $2,000 payout tomorrow, I think. So all is well. Good morning, Oliver. Happy to see you here. Happy to have you here. We have the New York Open in 7 minutes. 7 minutes until New York Open. I've been looking at NASDAQ, and I made most of this money today going long on NASDAQ. I am in a few other trades, hoping to kind of close one out here soon. Yeah, and I guess we'll just wait and see what happens with this New York Open. But I'll give it a few minutes until things kind of settle down and I can give like a full update and let everybody know what's going on with my accounts. Anybody have any open positions now? Anybody have any biases today? I'm kind of hoping that we hit 22,000 today in NASDAQ. That would be my hope for the day. What's happening, Elmir? Good to have you here. Good to see you. Any sort of bias for today that anybody has? Any open positions? Any trades that you're looking for? Good morning, avocados. No position yet for Oliver. And we got 5 minutes until the open, but NASDAQ is doing something. Not quite sure what it is, but it seems to be freaking out a little bit. Maybe it's just because we're so close to the open. Good morning. Yeah, sorry, I'm not very talkative at the moment. Mostly because I got my eyes on the markets and some trades I'm in. But good morning, Swaggin. Three minutes until open. Yes, yeah, I did take I immediately took a payout. I took 5,000 after the first week of trading that 10K account, and not only that, but I think I just ended up losing that account pretty recently, and I think I ended up taking about 10 grand from that account before that account blew up. So was very happy with that account. Wished I could have held on to it a little while longer, but all's well that ends well. Yeah, I did, and it's been a good day. We'll see how good this day goes in the next 2 minutes or so, as the New York Open happens. But yeah, it's been a good day. It's been some solid trading. I'm going to be taking a $2,000 payout tomorrow. I just finished with the $200 days. And I think I got some more payouts coming in the near future. So, really, really, really happy with... Yeah, I appreciate it, Swaggin. Thank you. Really quite happy with how trades have been going lately. We got 2 minutes until the open. And what is NASDAQ going to do? I would love to see a day where we hit 22,000 today. Yeah, Swaggin, are you new here? I feel like this is a new name and face. If you are new, happy to have you. Happy you found the channel. If you're not new, you know, welcome back. We got a minute until the open. That's awesome. Happy you found your way here, man. Yeah, I kind of stopped posting on Reddit because Reddit got so toxic. Alright, I'm getting out of that, even though I probably shouldn't have. But that is okay, because it ended up being a small profit. I did have one trade today. Yes, that is what we want to see. I'll show it now. I did have one trade today, or one account today where... Ooh, I need to show this quickly so I can figure it out. I did have one account today where I went down 2,300 and now I'm up. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm happy to make my money back. This might go for a long run to the upside, but I'm out.
Order filled.
I'll take the 134 and I'll make that money back. And we will live to see another day. Alright, so now would be a good time to kind of go over... We also got PMI in 15 minutes. Like, anything could happen. You know, if we hit 22,000 today... you know, that's me losing out on like $6,000, but whatever. Gotta at least wait for PMI, but let me go through my accounts and kind of show what I've been up to. So the one really, really, really cool thing that I am like most happy about is for the first time in my Topstep career, I have 5 XFAs. No, I'm not live every morning. I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't think I could keep up with the schedule of being live every morning. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But if you were here last Wednesday, you'd remember that I think I had 2 or 3 XFAs and 2 combines. You know, some mixture of... Yeah, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had 2 or 3 XFAs, 2 or 3 combines, And ending the week, I passed all my combines. And I've never had 5 XFAs before, but here I am sitting with 5 XFAs. One of my XFAs was very down in the red. I brought that back up. So all of my XFAs are in the green. I'm looking for payouts in some of them. I made, I think, two $2,000 payouts last week. I just finished this $200 day mess. Brings the account to 8,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to be taking a payout tomorrow of $2,000 from this account. What is happening, Vulcan? Good to see you. Happy to have you here. This account, I just took a payout. On Friday of $2,000. So hopefully I'll bring that back to around $4,000 and take another payout pretty soon. This XFA is brand new. I have not traded anything in this XFA. So we'll see how that goes. This account I'm really happy with because I made $2,500 today. Started off not a great day. No, haven't quit the 9 to 5 yet, but hopefully relatively soon. Started off not so great in this XFA. And then we've had really good days. Had $2,800 the next day, $200, and then $2,500 today. So 2 more days of $200, and I'm pretty confident with getting those $200. So hopefully I'll be getting another $2,000 payout next week from that. And then we have this account. We're 3 days in. Wait, no, this is what? I don't understand what's going on. Okay, here we go. Have this newer account. We're 3 days in. Wednesday wasn't a great day, was minus 157, but then every day after that has been okay. And in this account today, I was down $2,400. And I just made it all back on the New York Open. So, I'm happy with being in fact, I'm going to lock that one out because I do not want to lose all those gains. All right, so we got 2 accounts to play with right now. I have this one. I think this one I just took a payout in. Yeah, I just took a payout in this account. So I'd like to have a bigger day than 165. And we have this other account, which I've never traded before. Again, this is the first time in my life that I've ever had 5 XFAs. Really, really happy to kind of reach that milestone. All right, so one thing I want to do is take a look at the Fancy Pants indicator. And Fox, what did you trade today? Could only find ES shorts. I've been going long in NASDAQ. I was going short for a little bit, and the shorts were actually working out pretty well, but then not for the past few hours. Yeah, so thank you, avocados. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I just mentioned the Fancy Pants indicator. The Fancy Pants indicator comes from A1 Trading and Trader Nick. It is their fundamental analysis aggregate score thingy. I don't know what to call it. It's not really an indicator, but it's something. So we'll take a look at the top setups today. NASDAQ has a pretty low bullish score. Nikkei has a pretty high bullish score. Copper's bullish. Everything else is neutral. U.S. 10-year Treasury is bearish. I know you can't see it on the screen, but U.S. 10-year Treasuries are bearish. And that's about it. You know, seeing this bullish reading doesn't mean that NASDAQ is going to have a bullish day, but it could. That's essentially what the fundamentals are pointing to. You know, and a lot's going to be determined by the PMI that happens in like 7 minutes. So I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of indecision on the NASDAQ until 8:45. So, or 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. So we got 6 minutes still. If we see a big move to the downside or some sort of liquidity sweep, I would be looking to buy again at 21,770 area, 21,755 area, and 21,700 area. So those would be some levels to look at in regards to going long. Or if the PMI comes out and we just tear through these all-time highs that we just made, you know, that might be another opportunity to buy. Now, because I just took a payout in this account, my max loss level, my max loss limit is, you know, really limited here. So I think I'm going to focus on this new account where I have a bigger drawdown. But yeah, today I was kind of just selling. I sold here, I think. You know, kind of just looking at this. Looking at this point of resistance. Sold here, made a couple bucks, and then once that resistance broke, I became long, and that's how I made this $2,500. Breast Nose, welcome back. Yeah, we got 5 minutes until news in 5 minutes. I'm gonna show that one. What about you guys? How was your weekends? Anybody do anything interesting? Anybody decorating for the holidays? We got Christmas coming up. I might. I can't do it here. I might do it here. I might try and get into this trade a little bit early. Going to Hawaii, hell yeah. That'll be awesome. I've never been to Hawaii. I hear nothing but great things, though. No more trading for you until January. I mean, you can at least paper trade. Let's see how much further down this goes. All right.
Order filled.
I'm in one contract long. We got 5 minutes until PMI. Maybe not the best idea. But this bullish run has been good. Awesome, man. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, this is not even the right account that I'm doing this in. Oh god, I gotta get out of this trade. I'm not doing this in the right account right now. Part of me wants to buy one more. Oof. Oh, this is why you gotta pay more attention. And also not be trading before PMI. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. But not before. Going one more long. Hopefully make it a little bit easier to get the break even. I'm about to accidentally blow this account just because I wasn't paying attention. Got 2 minutes until news. 2 minutes until news. Now I could hold on to this, but what I'll do, no, I'm just out. I'm just out.
Order filled.
And gave myself a $200 day. Locked out. God, that was a happy little mistake. All right, so this is the account. It looks like we're heading into PMI. Market is looking really thin. Really thin right now. God only knows what's going to happen in the next few minutes, few seconds. And I would assume news is out. News is close to being out. Oh my God, look at how ridiculous this Dom looks. All right, I'm going in one long. Not the best position in the world. I might try and buy in for one more. You know, with these new accounts and having 4,500 in drawdown, I can be a lot riskier with my trades. It is 9:45. I would assume news is out. A lot of indecision. Now, I definitely do want to get in for at least one more contract at some point. If you're new, you will learn that I typically don't like to scale into winning positions. I really only like to scale into losing positions. Doesn't mean I won't do it at all. But it is not my bread and butter. Yeah, I mean, it looks like buyers are trying to show up, but there's not much happening. Yeah, if we break all new all-time highs, I'm going to go to break even, just because, as everybody knows, NASDAQ is wonky. Fox, do you know how we can join Topstep VIP? I think you just have to be selected. I'm not entirely sure, but I think like they just have to choose you. Alright, I'm still looking for an opportunity to buy one more if price can come down a little bit. And just for shits and gigs, you know, I don't really have any reason to think that 22,000 is going to hit today, other than it's a nice round number. We're pretty close to 22,000. If we keep on going on one of those big runs of breaking new all-time highs, you know, I don't think 22,000 would be that unheard of. I mean, we're only 80 points away. Let's take a look at ES. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't look to buy. I do see this, which I like, for ES, but me personally, I probably wouldn't want to buy until price gets down here. But you know, I'd love to see, you know, if ES takes off to the upside, great, because that probably means NASDAQ is taking off to the upside as well. And it kind of looks like that's happening while I'm not noticing. Yeah, see, the only thing is I definitely want to make more money than just like 1,700. 1,400, not even that. So, where do I scale into a new contract? Just a little bit more. Yeah, no worries, Vulcan. And also keep in mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, I don't know what I'm doing up here. You know, sometimes things just kind of work out for me. But I'm no expert by any means. All right. Oh. All right, buying in for one more. I'm gonna bring. Whew, that's a lot of risk. I'm gonna cancel that one. I'll bring this up here to. 2201. Yeah, I mean, now, you know, we just sit and wait. We hope for the best. I don't want to lose too much money in this trade, though, so I'm pretty close. Like, price is not that far away from my point of entry for me to be going break even, but I do kind of want to go break even. All right. Yeah. I'm way too close. I shouldn't be going break even this early. Whoa, okay, there's a big push to the upside. That's cool. Yeah, I don't really know what just happened there, but I do not mind. Yeah. I'm going to watch this Dom, see how long we can keep hitting new all-time highs. We're only 45 points away from 22,000. You know, it really wouldn't surprise me if we hit 22,000 real soon. I mean, after you pass a combine, then you get an XFA and you make as much money as you want. I gotta be honest. I really want to just close this trade and take the money and run. But, I'm gonna be patient. It's gonna be a wait and see. I'm either making nothing or making close to $3 grand. And by nothing, I mean 45. I gotta turn on my aircon. It's too hot. I'm sweating. Getting nervous. 40 points away from our profit target. Oh, what can we talk about so I don't just nervously watch this trade? Bought a new 150K account and made it 159. And how much would you make to pay out? Is there any buffer on Topstep? So first, I mean, I imagine you're talking about an XFA rather than a combine. So the way it works with the XFAs is you you cannot take a payout unless you have 5 days of at least $200 in profit. Doesn't have to be consecutive, just need 5 days. After that, you can only take out 50%. The first 10 grand of payouts is yours. After 10 grand, you make 90%. After you make 30 days of profit over $200, you can take out 100% of your account. And that's how it works. Hello, Sognet. Welcome back. We are doing good. We've got good trades going on today. A lot of good trading today. A lot of good trading since the last stream on Wednesday. So all is very good. Yeah, and then you can. There's no buffer on Topstep. You can make as much money as you want to make if you bring an account to $50,000 in profit. I believe you will automatically be shoulder tapped for a live account. So with these XFAs, they're actually all sim. The profits are real, but all the trading is sim. With that said, these trades are not made on the exchange. So if you are tapped for a live account, you will be trading on the exchange. Well, yeah, I mean, remember that you can only really take out 50% with your payouts. So whatever kind of amount you're looking for, you got to double that. Yeah, and typically what I try and do is, and I've kind of updated my strategy a little bit because I find it to be a bit more, a bit easier, I would say, and a bit more reliable. I will try and bring my accounts to 4,000 and then, or 3,500, and then I'll start working on the $200 days. And then after the $200 days, I'll aim to take a payout with the account around 4,000, aim to take out $2,000 payouts. Let me make sure nothing. Oh, this is the only account I have left for today. We are about 20-ish, 15 to 20 points away from my profit target. I mean, we're so close to 22,000. How do we not hit 22,000, right? I'm going to bring this down to 22,000 exactly. Again, I'm kind of at a point where, like, I could just close the trade now, take the $2,000 and run. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't be a bad idea at all, but I mean, God, we're so close. What, take the money and run, close now? Is that what you're saying, Chris Menu? Yeah, stop loss is at break even. But, I really don't want to walk away from, this kind of profit. I would be pretty sad if we go break even on this trade. Front run the take profit by 1 point. 21.99. We'll go 21.99. Why not? But if it hits 21.999, it's gonna hit 22,000. And you know what? I am not gonna. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm closing now. I'm just closing now. All right. I really do think that take profit is going to hit, and probably fairly soon. But 2,300, 2,300 in a day is not bad at all. I'm gonna lock myself out. And this is crazy because I have never been in a position I've never been in a position where I can't trade another account because there would always be a combine, but I've got 5 XFAs right now. And I was saying that earlier in the day. I've never had 5 XFAs before. So there's no point in opening another combine, because you can't have more than 5 XFAs. 5 XFAs is the maximum. And really, I don't copy trade at all. I never copy trade. Green days all around. This account brought to profit 134. This account, I was down 2,500 today in this account. So making that all back plus $134. Can't complain. This next account went up 2,500 today. This is third day of plus 200. So I'll be focusing on $200 days the next 2 days and looking for a payout. I realized. Next account, brand new account, 1 trade, and made $2,300. Very first account. You can't have more than 5 XF. It's just Topstep rules, How's the video on the strategy going? It is going. Things are really slowing down at my place of work. So I really, really, really want to get it done like this week. So hopefully by the weekend, I would say I'll have that video up and running. Back to the accounts. Brand new account, made $2,300. You guys saw that trade from start to end on the stream. This account just took a payout. I got out early in a few trades. I could have held on and made a lot of money. I went long in NASDAQ there, but I wanted to stay safe. I didn't want to risk all of my accounts. But at least I made that $200, so it'll go towards taking out another payout. Yeah, most welcome, Sognet. Appreciate it. And then here, this account, I made $200 pretty early on today, and that is my 5th day. I took a payout here. So we got 5 days in a row, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. Had a really good day that first day back from payout. So I'll be taking a payout of $2,000 tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be 4,000 by the end of the week. I've taken 8,000 in payouts this month alone. So by the end of the week, it could be 12,000. I've been averaging like 10K in payouts a month. This could be a really good month if I can keep these XFAs. The longer I can keep these 5 XFAs, the less I have to buy new combines, activate new XFAs. So hopefully, this could be a really good month for me. Yeah, I mean, I guess we kind of just sit and chill now for a little bit. I've never been in this position. Did that profit target hit? No, it didn't. God, if this turns to the downside, we really cut out of that trade at the right time. I don't know if it will, but that could have been a real good time to exit. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. You know, we're gonna have a good holiday this year. It's gonna be a good Christmas. Yeah. All right. So I know somebody mentioned gold. I was too hyper focused on Nasdaq, even though I can't trade anything right now. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, I would be looking to go long gold in this 2660 area. Mostly because, one, we have support here, previously established support. But even more importantly, we have this trend line that, let me take a look at the daily and see how far that goes back. This daily trend line goes back. Can I extend that left? Extend left. I mean, this trend line goes back, golly, to October of last year, October 2023. And it's been respected, you know? It might dip a little bit below that trend line, but this trend line has been respected over the past year. So I would say we are approaching great opportunities to buy gold. As far as day trading goes, I would want to see a retracement into this area here before taking that long position. And, you know, it might go lower. But it's hard to ever short gold. I mean, maybe not the past few days. But, God, gold has just been on such a bull run for such a long time. I'm going to total up what I made today. 134. That would be 2,700. It would be a little like closer to 5,000. 5220 50. So essentially made $5,400 today across all the accounts. Given it doesn't really work like that, but still $5,400 in profit. Not that bad. One of those days where I kind of feel validated. I feel like things went well. I didn't make too many bad trades. Could have held on in some of them. Definitely could have held on and made a lot more money. But you know, it's the name of the game. What about you guys? We're 40 minutes past the New York Open. Is anybody taking any positions? Let me take a look at crude oil. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, crude oil has been in this upward trend, but it's still in this range. It's in this range that has been going on for like at least a month. You know, if I were trading, I would look to sell crude oil around 71.40 and again at 72. I think they will automatically make you. I think they'll automatically put you into a live account if you bring one account to 50,000. You know, they don't really go into specifics as to when or why somebody gets a live account. They really just say you're selected, you're shoulder tapped. But other than that, I know, because I've heard them say it on Topstep TV, is that if you bring an account to 50,000, you will be selected for a live account. You know, the thing that kind of scares me with that too is they've now have it so that you cannot bring you cannot have a live account and XFAs. If you know, I take one account to 50 grand. Let's see which one I'm closest with. I mean, there's nothing where I'm even all that close to 50 grand. Let's bring this back to November. I don't think I have anything starting past then. All right, 1,000, 4,000, 2,300, 4,500, 8,000. Okay, so this is the account with my highest total P&L. If I bring this to 40,000, then they would have to combine all of my XFAs and you know, make that my total balance in the new live account, and I would lose all of my XFAs. And I don't want that. I don't want to lose these XFAs. I just got these brand new XFAs. They're not brand new, but God, I like having 5 XFAs. I've been waiting for that for a while, so very, very happy to get to 5 XFAs. Yeah. I think, again, I don't really know. I don't know for certain, but I think what they will let you do is either combine all the XFAs into one live account, or you can take a payout and close one or all the accounts. I really don't know. I really honestly don't know. And let's go back to looking at stats. All right, so this account, it's at 8,000. I've had 55% winning trade rate. Average win versus loss is 1.6 to 1. It's not bad at all. This account that I've had for 4 days. Oh no, I've had this account for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Been trading 6 days on this account. I have a trade win rate of 68%, with an average win to loss at 1.45 to 1. I like that. These are going to be the best stats. The account I just started today. Average trade win, 100%. Never lost a trade. Just started today. I've only really made one trade. Average win, $1,100. Average loss in $0. I love this thing right here. With a win-loss rate of infinity. I get that infinity. on to the next account. This is the account that I've only had for 4 days. Had a really bad first day, which is why that trade win rate is just not very good. But the average win-loss is a hell of a lot better than the other accounts at 2.2 to 1. So it is okay to have a losing trade win rate if your risk to reward or your average win to loss is quite high. And finally, this is a newer account, another account where I had started off not so great, had 2 okay days, and today, yeah, I went down 2,500 today and brought it all back plus a little bit more. So that's why I'm looking at 42% average win-loss. Not great, but hey, my balance is over 1,000. I'm on my way towards making a payout, hopefully. So yeah, I'll definitely be trading this account tomorrow. This account, because I'm so close to a payout, I probably won't be trading in stream and only trading during Asia and London sessions. This account, brand new account, I will be hopefully trading, well, I mean, honestly, hopefully not trading in stream. Because if I'm not trading in stream, that means I did well enough during Asian London sessions that I don't need to trade during the New York session. This account, probably be trading tomorrow in stream. And this account, I'm taking a payout tomorrow, so I will not be trading it. I will wait for that payout to process so I don't risk losing my entire payout. Yeah, thank you, Chris Menu. You know, I was thinking about... Oh, I just saw Chris Menu. You got your Express yesterday. Hell yeah. Congratulations, man. I hope you can keep the green days coming. But I also have to thank you for being the voice of reason and saying take the profits because I was thinking about it. And, you know, I think that your little comment in the chat kind of helped push me over the edge in making that decision. And, man, we were real close to losing a lot of those gains. Given, you know, I don't know if that would have hit my stop yet, but it's pretty darn close. I mean, that is nearly... I think we're 20 points away or maybe even 10 points away from where my break-even... stop loss was. So good call. Do stream the London session. I want to, and I'm hoping that I can stream the London session this week. Just because work is slowing down, I think I will have the opportunity to stream the London session this week. I don't know which day. My guess would be Thursday. So you guys that are here, you heard it first. Be on the lookout. I am going to try and stream London session on Thursday. Yeah, if I'm being honest, if I wanted to make a good trade, I really wouldn't be looking to buy into the NQ until we see the cloud tested or maybe this level of support tested. Yeah, I look forward to it too. Hopefully I can show some of my strategies. Like when I am looking towards making a payout, and I'm focusing on just those $200 days, I pretty much only do that in the Asia and London sessions. And, nothing is 100%, nothing is automatic, but, I mean, you can see in my performance things. I hit those $200 days pretty regularly. I'm looking at another one. These $200 days during the London and Asia sessions are like, I'm real confident in them. I'm not happy with only making $200 a day. I know a lot of traders, like, that's their goal. Certainly not my goal. But just because of the way that Topstep payout rules work is why I kind of focus on those $200 days. Now, when you guys see me trade for those $200, you will think that I am out of my damn mind. Because I risk so much. I end up risking like close to the whole damn account to make these $200. But more often than not, it works. It's been very consistent for me. One of these days, I'm going to be trying to make that $200 trade, and I'm going to blow the whole damn account doing it. However, it doesn't happen very often. In fact, it's never really happened to me. Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard when the NASDAQ moves as much as it does, and you're also trading 4, 5, 6 contracts at a time in the NASDAQ, because it's only, a few ticks to make $200. So, that's essentially how I do it. I'll trade support and resistance from a range that hopefully presents itself during the Asia session. And I'll go in for like 2 contracts, and then I'll scale in for 2 more, and then I might scale in for 2 more. I usually do put a stop, but like I said, like when you're trading so many contracts in NASDAQ and the NASDAQ moves the way it does, it is really not hard to pick up that $200. All you got to kind of do is look at the average true range, look at the range, just the price range that you might notice. And it's there more often than not, there is a range that presents itself during the Asia session. In fact, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it in this chart right here. I mean, right here. This is when we're looking at the Asia markets. You're selling here, you're buying here. And obviously that kind of showed itself over here. And we see resistance over here, or support over here. No, that was resistance. And here. So yeah, buying here, selling here. If you do it for, 4 contracts, 6 contracts, if it just moves a few ticks, there you go. That's $200. And you have really wide stops. Really wide stops. Maybe I'll blow the account one day, but so far, it's resulted in $200. We're going to keep an eye on the NASDAQ, see if that 22,000 level gets reached today. We have 200 orders selling at 22,000. So I'm clearly not the only one thinking that 22,000 is going to hit and might be a point of resistance. If you want to sell at 22,000, that might not be a bad idea. I would keep it a fairly tight stop. But yeah, I don't think that would be the worst idea in the world. Am I going to max contract without a stop? No, I mean, I was kind of doing that to try and make that speed run of a combine happen. And I'll do it again, you know, if I get to a point where I need more combines, just for fun. But, you know, very luckily, very happily right now, I have 5 XFAs. Meaning, no combines. No need to get another combine. Now, with the newer accounts, the accounts that are under 1,500, like this account, I technically will go max contract because max contract is only 3 contracts. So, yeah, it would not be unheard of for me to go in for 3 contracts in a trade. But 3 is kind of my sweet spot. I don't typically like to go in for more than 3. Especially when I'm only shooting for $4,000, I'm taking $2,000 in payout. You know, 3 contracts could blow through a balance of $2,000 real quick. So I wouldn't want to go more than 3 unless I had like a balance of like, I don't know, like 6 or 8 grand. I might thinking about a max contract, 15 contract trade if I have like 10 grand in my balance. But honestly, it's just like I'm focusing on $4,000, take out 2, rinse and repeat. And, you know, if I can do that on 5 accounts every week, every 2 weeks, you know, that's anywhere between it's anywhere between $20,000 and $40,000 a month. So that is the strategy. Get to 4 grand, take 2,000 and pay out, rinse and repeat. New high of the day, 3 points away from 22,000. Let's see if that profit target is hit. Well, not a profit target since I already closed the trade, but let's see if that level is hit. We're 2 points away, and oh my god, there we go. We just hit 22,000, just a little bit above 22,000. The original profit target is hit. Do I plan to get a live account? No. I don't plan on getting a live account. I'm interested in seeing if this 22,000 is going to become resistance. The reason that I do not plan on getting a live account is because, one, I lose all my XFAs, so I don't want to lose all my XFAs. And 2, I think that, I'm not sure on Topstep X, but I think that you have to pay for like a CME and a CBOT data plan, which I think would be somewhere around like $250 a month, and I really don't want to pay that money. I like Topstep X, where I don't have to pay for a monthly fee for anything. So I really don't want to go live. You know, maybe I get to a point in my trading where I get shoulder tapped. And the thing is, if you get shoulder tapped from Topstep, you do not have a choice. You have to go live or the account is done. You can withdraw your entire balance. Hello, Walla. Welcome. I am done trading for the day. I've got nothing but good news, good trades. So you kind of missed the trading, but that's okay. Happy to have you here. We're going to chat for a little bit. Also, guys, you know, I'm rarely ever in a position where, you know, I'm not trading for the rest of the day because I've locked myself out because of making profits. You know, I'm going to take advantage of being in that kind of position, and I'm going to end the stream a little early, not right now, but 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes to go on stream today. So it's going to be a short and condensed version, but as I mentioned, I'm going to try and stream the London session on Thursday. So hopefully I will make up for ending today a little bit early by trading the London session on Thursday. All right, so what were we talking about? Blowing your account on purpose, withdrawing your whole balance. You can withdraw your entire balance if you have 30 days of being in the green. Plus 200. 30 days, 200 or more in profit. So, you know, I'm honestly considering... Is this the account? I'm considering that once I get to 30 days in this account here, just taking all of it out anyways. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. If I got to somewhere like a balance of 40,000, I would definitely take all of the money out to try and avoid going live. Because honestly, I feel like my strategy really only fits for this like high frequency of starting new combines and activating XFAs and taking payouts, and then the account blows and then I start a new combine. You know, I would be really worried about just having one account. And that's the other thing. I can, with the 5 different XFAs, I can diversify my portfolio, you'd say. You know, I can trade NQ on one account and then go trade crude oil on another account, and you know, I don't risk everything on one trade with one account. So I really would not want to go live. So kind of hope it doesn't happen. NASDAQ continuing this push to the upside. I've got to figure out how to leave runners on. I really do. Because I'll be in these long positions that start right here, that start like right here, like 3 contracts deep. And then, like, sure, I'll make a decent amount of profit, but God, if I just kept holding on to one contract, I could be making so much more money. Yeah. Oh, Walla, yeah. I mean, you know, that's one of the risks with trailing stops and moving your stop. I cut out a little bit early before my take profit hit, but I ended up with 2,300 today in this account on that trade on stream. Having 5 accounts and be risky in specific, or on specific accounts and moderate. Yeah, and I'll show you an example of accounts that I can be riskier on. So, like this account right here, I can be riskier on this account because my max loss limit is negative 4,500. I can lose 4,500 on this account and then it gets blown. So I've got, you know, a lot of loss to deal with. Now on an account like this one, that doesn't really show it very well. Here, an account like this one, here, I've taken a payout. I reached 4,000. I took a payout of 2,000. Now I have my balance back to 2,000. My max loss limit is half of what that other account is because I've taken a payout. So I really have to make smarter trades when it comes to these accounts that I've already taken payouts with. Just because, my max drawdown is, half of what it could be. Another thing that I want to point at, the whole Ichimoku cloud thing. It's so funny for me to see. I don't really see it anymore because I'm not on Reddit anymore. But God, so often people on Reddit saying, "Oh, you're Ichimoku." I remember one guy called it like a stupid Ichi tofu. He's like, that indicator is pointless. There's no reason to use it. I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if you notice a pattern, you notice a pattern. Here, right here, we see price testing the cloud and shooting to the downside. Now, that didn't happen here. It's not going to happen every single time, but it does happen sometimes. Right here, we see price testing the cloud, shooting to the upside. Right here, we see price testing the cloud, shooting to the upside. Right here, price tests the cloud, and it's even cooler right here because it like perfectly fits into this dip that was created from the cloud. I mean, how more specific could it possibly get? And it's not like these things are being formed at the time the candle is. It's shifted over to the right. These are future predictions. And it tests the cloud freaking perfectly. I mean, this setup right here, you gotta be there. That's the thing, is that you have to be there when it happens, or else you miss it. But golly, if you were there at the right time, what a trade this would end up being. Look at that. So I'm very, very, very grateful for finding this Ichimoku indicator, this pointless indicator that a lot of people think it is, and kind of working in my own strategy and, finding pretty easily recognizable patterns. Yes, you do need 30 winning days. Yeah, Two-Tone, I agree. I don't know why there are so many traders that act like they are personally offended when, not even saying that their system doesn't work, is when people will say that you use something else entirely. And these other traders will just be like, no, it's not possible. Like, I know so many people, I honestly don't know any other traders. I really don't know any other traders. I just read it all on the internet. You guys are the only traders I know. So I have seen so much on the internet of people talking, and let's say they trade price action, they trade technical analysis, and they say fundamental analysis never works. Price action is the only thing that matters. And then people that trade fundamental analysis, they'll say price action is pointless. The only thing that means anything is fundamental analysis. Or if you happen to be an ICT trader and you say that ICT is the only way, we all follow our God, whatever his name is, and if you don't trade ICT, you're dumb. Like, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I don't know why you're trying to skin a cat. It's pretty horrific. But, there's a million ways to do this thing we call trading. Also, fair warning, stream's going to end a little early today because I don't have anything to trade. I've got 5 XFAs. I'm locked out. I've made a profit in all of these, getting payouts, making big bucks in some of these accounts. So yeah, I don't have anything else to trade, so I'm gonna end the stream a little bit early. It was a great day. I'm gonna end it in 15 minutes ish, 17 minutes. And for not staying until 12 today, I'm gonna hope to repay you guys by streaming the London session on Thursday. Again, I'm looking to streaming the London session on Thursday. Mostly Twitter and X is where the gurus who only have wins state they have the guarantee. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tough to put yourself out there and, you know, show the world you're losing trades. Anybody that says they win 100% of the time, like, I don't know how anybody could ever believe them. Good night, Walla. See you tomorrow, hopefully. We'll be trading again tomorrow. Back in action for another Tuesday. Now, one thing I've mentioned before, and I'll say it again, I hate trading all-time highs. You know, I think today was kind of an easier day to trade all-time highs just because we were so close to 22,000. And that was kind of the next big round number to kind of assume might hit as resistance. But after breaking that 22,000, good God, if we keep going to the upside, like, where is resistance? Where do we go? Like, I definitely expect a retracement coming at some point. Does it happen tomorrow? Who knows? Maybe. That's why it would be best to wait for something to test this cloud. Let's look at some higher time frames and see what the Nasdaq is looking like on higher time frames. All right, so the 4 hour, we are well above the cloud. We've been above the cloud. Now, obviously, I can't hold any positions overnight. Can't hold any positions overnight with Topstep, but I mean, do you see these setups here? No, it's going to be like watching paint dry waiting for these setups. But if you bought here, or if you bought here and just held on, that's a lot of money. So that's the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the daily. I'm sure the daily we're going to be well above the cloud as well. Yeah, I mean, we've been... I know it looks like a bit of a mess. I have so many lines of support and resistance. But say you bought here. Well, you can't even see that. Say you bought here back in September. Or maybe you bought in a little bit closer to November. Some good money. Yeah, I would like to have an account size one day where I could do longer term trades and hold on to trades. Weekends would scare me. Weekends would absolutely scare me. But so far, the day trading has been solid. I'm going to do this for just a few moments while I have my celebratory mango ice. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it seems like the most successful, or the majority of like honest, successful traders that I see on the internet, and that might do some sort of like content creation or something like that, they are holding on for much longer, days, weeks, maybe even months. It seems like that really, but I mean, higher time frames means greater risk. So I mean, you really, if you're trading a personal account and you are holding on for a long time, you better have that capital to be able to risk, something big happening over the weekend. Which is why I trade on Topstep, because I don't have that capital. I would like to see what my payouts and balance look like for 2025. I would like to see where I am at this point next year in my trading, because I did not really trade profitably this whole year. I probably started being profitable closer to midway through the year. I am interested in seeing how much I've taken out in profits, given I've also given a lot of that money back in combines and XFAs to Topstep. Not all of it, but maybe a quarter of it. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes for a full year, how much profit I can make, how much I can grow that account. Because the goal really would be to one day build up the balance so I can start my own personal account. But I wouldn't want to do that with less than $100,000, if I'm being honest. For how risky my strategy is, it does not seem like it would be a smart idea to start an account with less than 100K. Anybody got any open positions out there? Anybody in the green today? Take a look at Nikkei. Nikkei, we had that bullish reading from the Fancy Pants indicator. I mean, we see all-time highs, not all-time, but daily highs in the DOM. Nikkei is at a level of resistance and kind of at the top of the cloud, so I would definitely want to see where this candle closes. But if I was paying attention to the Nikkei a few hours ago, that would look like a good buy opportunity for some good money. Stognet's green, so he's flat. Hell yeah. I would like to tell you that how much I've made in payouts versus how much I've spent on combines. The truth of the matter in that is it would take me so long to try and figure that out. God, it would take such a long time. If I'm being honest, how much did I spend in combines? A lot. How much have I taken out? More. That's all I really know. And the thing is that I essentially, after taking my first payout, I have essentially used the bank account that I'm taking payouts in. I've used that as like my as an account where I do use it to spend money from time to time, but the majority of the expenses in that account I use is for Topstep, and I've never gotten to zero in that account since I started taking payouts. And the account just keeps growing. So I've spent a lot on combines, yes. I've spent a lot activating XFAs, yes. It's in the thousands. Absolutely, it would be in the thousands of dollars. However, I have only used the money from payouts to start those combines and XFAs, and I've taken way more in payouts. Like I said, I've been averaging for the past few months. I've been averaging like 10,000 in payouts a month. I'm really, really close to hitting 10,000 in payouts this month. I'll probably hit it next week or this week even. So, even if I've spent 10,000 in payout or in combines, which honestly, lifetime, I've probably come close to it. I don't know for certain. I probably spent close to 10,000 in combines and XFAs, but like I said, I've been averaging 10K in payouts over the past few months, so still a lot more money coming in than going out. And the payouts always pay for the combines. Yeah, Nikkei is looking interesting. Not my market of choice usually. We'll stay fixed on that account for the next 5 minutes. Let's take a look and see what kind of news we have going on for the rest of the week. This is tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7:30 we have retail sales month over month. We also have U.S. industrial production month over month. So we got some pretty impactful news tomorrow. On Wednesday, we have housing numbers. We also have an FOMC rate statement. That could be big. And at the same time, we have a press conference with Powell. That could be big. I would not be surprised if we see a huge downward day because of this. Because lately, the way it's been going with how he's been talking about rate cuts, it has made the market move to the downside. So we will see. Only time will tell. But Wednesday could be a very, very, very big day. We might also see ourselves in a range until Wednesday's FOMC and Fed Powell statement comes out. Got a lot of news this week. Thursday, we have jobless claims and existing home sales. And Friday, we have the PCE price index, consumer spending, and the Michigan sentiment. So yeah, personally, I would expect a range between essentially now and Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that, possibly. And again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of making barely educated guesses here. So maybe don't listen to me. But as far as my trading goes, I'm kind of expecting a range. Kind of starting now and heading into Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, happy scalping, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be necessarily a small range. It could be a range that, is 300 points. And, that's no small movement there. So, yeah. if you can't identify a range, you know, buy the bottom, sell the top. Ooh. No, I should have moved this. This basketball I have back there. Still in the process of cleaning the office. I do have an updated trade setup. I added a monitor. Looks a lot nicer and cleaner in here. So hopefully I'll be adding that to the repertoire of videos to the updated trade setup. Now I'm working with 2 vertical monitors and one 34-inch widescreen, ultra wide, so I can trade and watch everything and stream and have all of that taken care of at the same time. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes until we call it a day, folks. So speak now or forever hold your peace. NASDAQ trading at just below 22,000. You know, wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of retracement here. But who knows? I certainly do not know. Come here, Snoop. I'll let Snoop say hi. Snoop says hi. He hopes everyone is making money. Yeah, that is the cat that is inspecting the microphone, if you can hear him. Yeah, he's a good boy. Alrighty, folks, that brings us to 11 o'clock. Thank you for being cooperative and allowing me to, you know, thank you for being cool and allowing me to kind of hop off stream early today, take advantage of these better trades earlier in the day. And like I said, I'm really hoping to trade the London session on Thursday. So be on the lookout for that if you are awake during London sessions. Sognat, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Everybody else, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Make some good trades, make some money, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Later, skaters.